Meet Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, spiritual leader, humanitarian and visionary. He was born in South India in a traditional family. At the tender age of 4, he recited verses from an ancient Indian scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. By the age of 18, he was a scholar in Vedic studies and had obtained a degree in modern science. Soon he began traveling and teaching meditation. But he felt something more was needed to bring a transformation in people. In 1982, he went into a period of silence and emerged with the Sudarshan Kriya, a powerful breathing technique that aligns various biorhythms in the body and the mind. Sri Sri began sharing this knowledge, and the art of living was born. Today, the foundation has a presence in 152 countries. Millions all over the world have experienced multifold benefits of the Art of Living programs.
The first time I really connected with my inner self.
Something which was shrinking now is blossoming.
People from diverse backgrounds find answers and solace in his practical and profound wisdom. Seva or service is the outer expression of inner joy. Individual transformation multiplies, bringing a positive change in society. In order to spearhead humanitarian projects globally, Sri Sri founded the International Association for Human Values in 1997, headquartered at Geneva. With this vast network of committed volunteers, Sri Sri has inspired several service initiatives all over the world. Sri Sri says that inside every culprit is a victim crying for help.
I used to actually look forward to fights. But now since doing this cause, I'm a total different person. I can now walk away from a fight.
The prison program helps to remove feelings of anger and revenge and has reached over 400,000 prison inmates worldwide.
I want to educate people with more broader and liberal mindset, change this religious fanaticism in the world. And we all have to work together. I need help from every corner. Everyone has to join hands and re-educate or reprogram this culture of violence.
Sri Sri has taken initiatives to resolve global conflicts, working actively to facilitate the peace process in strife-torn areas. To re-instill pride in non-violence, Sri Sri launched the Non-Vio campaign at the UN Plaza in New York. Sri Sri also founded the World Forum for Ethics in Business, which holds its annual conference at the European Parliament in Brussels. Driven by an unwavering commitment to spread peace and joy to every part of the world, Sri Sri travels to about 30 countries every year. In 2012, Sri Sri visited South America, a historic tour across Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Peru. A vast gathering of 150,000 people in Buenos Aires meditated for world peace with him. Sri Sri visited Iraq twice during the War on Terror and again in 2014 in support of the Yazidi community, which has been a victim of mass genocide by the Islamic State terror group. He generated wide global support for their cause. By December 2014, the Art of Living had airdropped 120 tons of food material to the survivors trapped in the Sinjar Mountains and Erbil and saved over 200 girls from trafficking.
Guruji is a great man. His message of peace and healing and reconciliation is accepted worldwide, and we appreciate and welcome his interest in Iraq.
Sri Sri has showcased traditional art forms globally, creating several Guinness records. In 2011, 30 years of the Art of Living were marked by a historic celebration of rich cultural diversity at the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. The next edition of the World Culture Festival in Delhi, in India, in March 2016, showcased 36,603 artists from around the world on the world's largest stage of 7 acres, an event that brought together 3.75 million people.
मैं श्रीमान श्री श्री रविशंकर जी का
I really congratulate Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar ji for having taken this mission of Art of Living to more than 155 countries around the world in a short duration of just 35 years.
उन देशों को अपना कर चुका.
With representatives from 160 countries, the Art of Living is extending its reach around the world to introduce stability, comfort, and support for people who need it. We often hear of the dangers of the world, but I'm pleased today that we are seeing a beacon of hope.
I join with my friend Sri Sri. The world needs peace, and if all of us come together as one, and our hearts and our minds and our souls together, and if you're willing to be strong, I'm willing to go to jail with Sri Sri. I'm willing to go to jail with Sri Sri.
I met with Sri Sri Ravi Shankar in Bogota, our capital city, in June of last year. And I had a great joy of speaking with him about the efforts we are making in our country to end, hopefully very soon, an internal armed conflict that has lasted more than 50 years. Later on, with my consent, he met in Havana, in Cuba, with the negotiators of the FARC guerrillas and urged them to follow the Gandhian principle of nonviolence and to cultivate the art of meditation and breathing. Today, I want to thank him for this effort.
For his invaluable contribution towards creating a stress-free, violence-free world, he has been honored by governments and institutions the world over, including the highest civilian awards in Colombia, Paraguay, and Mongolia, and the Padma Vibhushan in India in March 2016. Sri Sri inspires us to grow beyond limited identities of caste, color, religion, or nationality, reminding us that love moves the world.